Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Night. I'm Angela, and today, I didn't really actually know what I wanted to do originally. I did not actually expect to finish Fallout 1 yesterday. I kind of expected to be wrapping it up today and be really stressed and anxious about the fact that I wouldn't actually be close enough to wrapping it up today and that I'd actually be pushing it into the next week. So, that was my anxiety that I was going through. Then that didn't happen. I actually beat the game yesterday, pretty handily, actually, I feel like. Thank you, Alien Blaster, and that random event where I got to find it because, like, genuinely, I feel like saved my game, or at least made it significantly easier. Yeah, so today what we're gonna end up doing, and cool, I've got you guys, oh, hold on, let me bring up my dock. I can see you guys there, but it's hard for me to see you there. God, you're nice and big. Oh my God, there's so many of you. Hello, everybody. Sorry for not saying hello more specifically quicker. I forgot to bring up the chat so that I could actually read it. But to the Thor, off to a good start with a Buster Sword. Heck yeah, no, we have that actually. I've completely fixed the tip that I accidentally broke off. And so now it's just a matter of we need to get it primed.
We need to do a sanding.
That's right, we need to do, I was like, there's a couple things we need to do. I can't remember which order.
We're going to sand it.
Then prime.
Fill it again, because there's a couple of seams.
Right,
that still need
yes,
a little bit
yes.
more. Then fill or prime it, which will then prime the green.
Right.
Stuff that you require.
Yes, okay. And
then we will do another sanding.
And then probably prime it one more.
Before we prime it with normal prime.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so that's what we're doing with that. So I'm very excited for that.
I'm just lately healthy enough to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Thankfully, you are recovering.
I am, but it's more just fatigue and trying to get stuff out of my
chest. Yeah, exactly. But yes, hello to everybody who's in chat. Happy Friday to everybody. You're making some grilled cheese sandwiches? Nice. That sounds great.
Do you mind if I turn on the AC?
Oh, not at all. Yeah, please. I didn't realize we had the heat on.
We did.
Oh, yeah, please turn the heat off. As you can kind of tell behind me, it is quite bright out. We got full sun today. I planted some strawberries recently. I don't know why I'm talking to that screen. You guys are actually over here. It's because your chat's over here.
Move?
No, I'm gonna actually move this to just be here. Okay, so that way I can like kind of just glance. So I planted some strawberry plants. I don't know how many of them are going to survive, but I don't know how they work. I've never planted
them too early.
I don't know. I may have planted them too late. I don't know. That's the thing. However, one definitely has a very fresh green sprout. So I've at least got one that's kind of doing something, and I'm very excited. I just want one bush. That I can pluck my own strawberries off of and consume. And then I'll figure out, I'll probably get another, I bought one of those little bags that have like the sprouts or the plants pre-started in them. But I don't know if it's just that I waited too long. Maybe the bag that I had bought had already been sitting out for a while and I just didn't realize that. I don't really know how to tell without physically opening it, which seems kind of the antithesis of what you're supposed to be doing with those because they are supposed to be sealed in the compost safe bag until you buy them. So I wasn't really sure. So it's my first time with them, but I have at least one that's sprouted. I might get another one when I see them again in the store. Cause sometimes my local grocery will have them and sometimes I'll see them in Home Depot and stuff and I haven't seen that yet because I have been kind of going and perusing. So that's my plan. They're very durable. Okay, well maybe, more of them might survive. I have them, they're in fresh soil. They're potted. I think I've done it all correctly. They've gotten moisture. They're in full sun right now. So who knows? Who knows? Hello, Alex. It's lovely to see you. Oh, you like the outfit? Thank you. This is one of the ones that I showed off recently. Remember when I was like, hey, I got these on the second to last Fallout stream. I think I just held them up. This is the green one.
You posted the Instagram.
Oh yeah, and I also, if you want to see the full fit and everything, you can check out my Instagram or on Facebook. Either of them have it. Where I shared a succulent actually that I propagated that's really doing well. Yeah, no, the farms over here do definitely do the pick your own strawberries, and honestly, I have, because I'm very nearby to some of those, I have wanted to every year, but I keep not doing it. Mostly because I, like, all of those same farms go to my farmer's market, which I literally, like, kind of religiously go to every Saturday. So I just get the strawberries from them, pre-picked, and then I save myself the effort, I guess. But I don't know, I wanna have a bush of my own. Like, basically, I want some strawberries, and I wanna get, like, one of my goals this year, and I need to check and see if they're, like, what state they're in. I don't know what the best time to buy this bush would be.
Well, we're in California, so hopefully near here.
Yeah. No, sorry. I meant the state of the plant, not the state we were located in.
And if the plant isn't in California, we have to pay in more tax, and I don't want to deal with that.
Well, of course. It's gonna be in California. I meant, like, I'm gonna...
the state.
Of the plant!
California!
No!
By the way, who's on first?
Oh my God, do not even start this. I am not doing that with you right now. I know exactly what you're doing, and I respect it. But I cannot get sucked into that. We'll be here, that'll be the entire stream. And I also don't think I could keep up. I would not be able to keep up. Also, your throat would dry out, my throat would dry out. We are having some decently warm weather, absolutely. Oh, but so the plan today is I have been working on these roses, these Lego roses for, like, I don't know, since I got, yeah, I was gonna say, since I got them in December. And it's been a struggle. So I thought today I would finish them. I've only got 4 bags left. For those of you that know, you know why it's been a struggle for me to complete these. But I figured, you know what, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. What else, when is the best appropriate time to finish these roses? This bouquet of roses from Lego than in the season of love. Right? Exactly. It's cold as fuck where you are, I believe. Yeah, well, in Denmark, I imagine so. Or no, Rob, you're not in Denmark. Alex is in Denmark. Although, is it cold there too? I imagine. How many of you guys have snow?
It's cold in Denmark.
I imagine so. Well, how many of you guys have snow right now? That's really the question, because I'm in California. I don't have any snow.
Here's the thing you gotta remember when it comes to like latitude and longitude, North America is unusually warm compared to Europe because of the way the jet stream works.
That makes sense.
Like, that's the thing. It doesn't necessarily have to do with being as, like, you can be as far north as Denmark in the US, and you tend to be warmer.
Right.
And that's because of the jet stream.
That makes sense. Warm weather, that's nice. Week 3 of sleet, snow, rain, and freezing cold gales over here in Scotland. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrific, the Eternal Crusader. I'm so sorry. But imagine what your spring's gonna look like. It should, like, be very lush and green, right? Like, I imagine Scotland, when things are blooming, must look insanely gorgeous, right? Like, I'm just imagining, like, the hills, because I think there's a lot of hills in Scotland. I've never been there, but this is, like, imagery I feel like I've seen. Oh, that must be amazing, though. Like, when obviously not, I mean, it might be very picturesque when it's covered in snow, too, if it's not, like, completely disrupting your life and making you miserable. You had 16 inches in Ohio? Oh, my goodness. Dude, I remember winters getting 16 or more inches of snow, and that was fucking baller as hell. I loved it. I definitely was one of those kids that, like, went crazy and, like, built full igloos and, like, had, like, wars and had, like, snowmen set up as, like, my sentries and all of that kind of stuff. So it was great. I loved it. I have such nostalgia for, like, white Christmases and everything, like, in regards to, like, winter weather, snow on the ground, that kind of thing. Because I did definitely get some of those, like, quintessential picturesque, you wake up that morning, it's snowing, it's full, like, you've got, like, 3 feet of snow on the ground kind of thing. And what? Oh, yep. Be right back, guys. I've got to go take care of something. Okay, sorry about that. My cat decided to take a big old poop right where she really shouldn't. How rude of her. Very, very rude. Okay, so here is the idea, building the Lego flowers. That's the plan today. I know it's not something you guys are like gonna be like probably majorly excited about. And I know a lot of you don't even like Valentine's Day, and I completely respect that. However, I was just like, guys, I really wanna, there, that's better. I like that. I was like, I wanna be able to see kind of where I'm positioned to make sure I'm not like awkwardly off camera or whatever, but still see you guys. All right. You're having a wet winter, so a lot of rain, but no snow. Man, that's kind of what my winter's been like. Mine's been a very wet winter as well, which has been fine, but it's also just been a very overcast winter, and I fucking like hate overcast weather. I don't mind gray, stormy skies if we're actually getting rainfall from it. Because then I look at it and go, okay, cool, this is like replenishing our water supplies. It's feeding all of my plants so that I don't have to, etc. But when it's just gray and nothing's happening and nothing's spilling from the sky, it just depresses me and it's crazy. You built 25 little 1 foot tall snowmans on your car? That's hilarious. Yeah, I know, it's very warm down here. Generally, very, very, very warm. All right, so we're doing another, so I have managed to get 4 of the flowers done. These are the most, I believe, closed of the flowers. They're pretty cute. Just to kind of show them off a little bit. It's wanting to focus on my face. There we go. So yeah, we got some cute flowers. And these ones are gonna, as we continue building, we're gonna open them up, which will be fun. And I think I might have a vase back there that they can fit into once they're like a big bundle. Right now, the 4 by themselves are just like completely sinking into it. But hopefully that'll be what we get to do at the very end, is put it into a lovely little vase, and then it'll be a good stream. It'll be awesome. Oh. I'm really excited. So tomorrow I'm not streaming. You guys probably have heard me talk about this a little bit. I'm going to take the day off from streaming predominantly because I'm going to a concert that evening, and because CC is still not like 100% up to snuff, I want to make sure that he like has one more day full of rest. I have kind of a busy day today with a drive later to my IPMS meeting, which is why we're not doing like a super long stream today, which is mainly why I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna build these Lego, and then that'll be it. I'll finish these flowers off, and that'll be my plan. Where's the other one of these? There we go. But we're going to a concert tomorrow. I'm very excited. We're going to see Baby No Money, which I haven't been to a concert since before COVID, so hyped for that. Hello, Graham. You're also in a very cold Scotland. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Be jealous of me being able to wear this outfit. I'm so sorry. I do, like, honestly, sometimes people ask me, like, are you ever gonna move out of California? And I look at them and I'm like, probably not. I really like the weather. Like, the weather is a huge selling point. There's a lot of other selling points in my personal opinion too, but goddamn, the weather is a major one. Okay, got the first steps done. Oh, we get to put thorns on them. How fun. Hello, Body. It's lovely to see you in chat. I'm gonna move this again. There we go. We'll do that. All right. Ooh, you've got a concert next weekend too? What concert are you going to? If you don't mind me asking. It's totally fine if you don't want to share it. But I'm always curious. Oh, look at the little thorn. Ooh, it's a dark red. That's fun. Hello, Doe LLC. Oh, Alex, thank you so much for the 200 kroner, a little start for pre-concert coziness. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. Very much appreciate you, Alex. You are so generous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm very hyped for the concert. Because I haven't been to one in a while. It's actually funny. It's actually at the same venue that our last concert that we did go to was at. But it's like completely different music. Before we went to a rock concert this time, we're going to, obviously Baby No Money is like R&B, hip hop, etc. Very, very excited. I'm curious because he does a lot of his songs, or at least the album I was listening to recently, like he does a lot of collabs, including with people like Iron Mouse and all of that. And I'm curious if he's gonna have like a pre-recorded like bit with her at this concert. I've never really looked into like what exactly his concerts are like. I'm kind of going into this blind, which is sort of intentional because I want to see what it's like and vibe with it, go with the flow and everything. And so I'm curious, like when he plays 1-800, like is Iron Mouse gonna have like, is her recorded stuff from the video gonna like come up on screen, like on stage or something like that? Ooh, you're at your modeling bench right now? Nice. What kind of model are you working on? And you're gonna go to a pub soon? Heck yeah. Have fun at the pub. Stay responsible, of course. Get home safe. Hello, Craig. It's lovely to see you. Hopefully you're having a lovely Friday. Okay, we need to put this little piece on. Boop. And then this pink piece as well. Gogol Bordello. Ooh, I'm gonna look that up, or look them up, because that sounds really cool. I like punk. A Royal Air Force Phantom? Heck yeah, that's awesome. All right, well, the fact that there's like 2 of you who know this band and everything, I totally have to look up and do a search real quick so that I can listen to them later. Obviously, I don't want to get myself demonetized by playing some stuff on live. Let's see. Gogol Bordello. Yeah, I don't think I've necessarily listened to any of these, but I like that there's one called Start Wearing Purple. Okay, that'll probably be the first one I listen to. See, instead of getting shit-faced, I'd just get really high. That's the thing, is like, if I'm gonna, like, I probably will, like, definitely bringing my vape pen with me when I go to the concert, so. Just never been a really big drinker. I did when I was in college. Like, I definitely had, like, that, like, okay, I'm young and completely in control and know exactly what my tolerances are. Definitely ended up waking up with massive hangovers after those nights. Learned my lesson. I have the problem where I like really sugary drinks, so my hangovers fucking sucked. Because I was getting like real dehydrated from all the sugar I was consuming. And it was not pleasant, so I just was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be a little bit more moderate going forward. You're phasing back into work shifts for 6 hours. That's great. How is, like, I assume the physical therapy's still been going pretty well for you then? Like, you're feeling more recovered. If you're getting back to work, that must mean that you've you're feeling confident. How, like, hopefully physically you really are starting to like feel more back to normal. I can't imagine being like off your feet for that long because of you know, that kind of injury. The songs Start Wearing Purple and Wanderlust King are probably their most popular. Okay, I definitely saw both of those when I did like my quick search of them. So awesome, can't wait to listen to those later. I'll probably put them on in the car when we're driving over to my IPMS meeting. That's how I find out about new music, honestly. I just am like, oh, somebody told me about this cool band. I'm gonna go listen to them. Okay, now I've become obsessed, and then I just let Spotify's like algorithm sort of filter in new bands that kind of are similar. And that's how I discover music, because I am not normally a humongous music person. You got to see them years ago? That's awesome. Dude, that must be so cool getting to see like a really small like indie band, like a very intimate show. Because I imagine those are very intimate shows. But Rob, I hope you enjoy your show that you're going to later. That sounds awesome. I know I'm gonna enjoy mine. All right, let's see. We need a number of, so I'm gonna need 12 of these. We're gonna divide them into groups of 4. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a moment to just separate all of the petals out to make getting to things way easier. Because I basically need all of these other red pieces right now. And then these are my leaf pieces. So I'm just gonna separate those two. And then I think these are all now the same size. Cool. Perfect, I feel more organized now. Oh, download is over 90,000 people? Well, never mind, it was probably not an intimate show at all. That's huge. Wow. Sick. Okay, I completely underestimated how large this band was. Well, sounds good. I'm glad that I'm glad that you are getting work in and it's building the things back up and you're actually starting to move around and feel mobile. I imagine like, I know you were like really anxious to like get the cast off and everything. So Craig, I'm glad it's going super, super well. Whoa! So wait, they were headlined by System of a Down? Dude, that is sick. What? Okay, so I was actually I think I was talking with Shay about this recently. My first experience with System of a Down was because of an anime AMV. If any of you guys are familiar with Angel Sanctuary, there was a fucking brilliantly put together AMV using Chop Suey and Angel Sanctuary clips. And I fucking fell in love with System of a Down because of that AMV. And then I listened to the rest of the music and I was like, this is sick as hell. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Hello, Woo Pharaoh from West Texas. Hello. Oh, you're Mike. Hello. Well, sorry, I was reading your at first and then I didn't actually read your full sentence. If I had done that, I could have just said your first name. Hello, Mike. It's lovely to see you. Oh, nice. I'm gonna be going to the Fremont Hornets IPMS meeting tonight, actually. So I'll let everybody know that you said hello. I'm actually gonna write your name down so that I make sure that I do that. Nope, that's not what I said his name was. There we go. Mike Wilson says hi. Excellent. Good night, Graham. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Download is a major festival in the UK? Ah, okay, that's so cool. That's really, really cool. You left in 2022? Got it. I think I joined in 2023. Cause it's 20, well, I guess no, I joined in 2024 then. So I joined 2 years after you left. All right, okay, I need to brain focus. Is this the correct orientation? I wanna do one of these to make sure that I'm doing this correct. Nope, I fucking am not. That's why we checked. That's why we checked. Okay, so it needs to be like this. That's what we're doing. It's probably looking at my face, isn't it? I see it wiggling. I know you got to see it briefly, but that's what we're doing. Okay, so I think the easiest thing is actually to probably put this in its spot. And then put the brown piece over top of that for my brain to not constantly fuck it up, because otherwise I will. I'll do it reverse every single time if I don't do it this way. I don't know if I need exactly all of these, but we'll figure it out. What is everyone doing for the 2030 Hollywood Olympics? Good question. I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Nice. Well, like I said, I'll let people know that you said hello and that you stopped by my chat today. How fun. Are you working on anything in particular right now? You got anything on your modeling table? I unfortunately have been super distracted, so I actually don't have anything on my modeling table specifically. I've been working on some Fallout miniatures, and I do have the ambition to use a B. Is it a, oh shit, I forgot the name of it. Is it 52? Is it the B-52? Is that the one that crashed into Lake Mead? I can't remember now. I think it's a B something. And so like, I want to use that along with some of the Fallout miniatures from the Fallout Factions, Fallout Wasteland Warfare game to recreate the boomers lifting that particular plane out of the water. I think that'd be really fun. But I have not started on that at all. Hobby 29. Excellent. And I haven't built that many planes, so I'm a little nervous about building the B-52 because it's also like it's an out of print brand. So it's, if I fuck it up or like ruin it, it'll be slightly expensive to get my hands on a new one, from my understanding. Just because while I don't think I got like super overcharged, I definitely know that I paid a pretty penny for the kit that I did buy. But again, it's an out of print one, so I kind of was like, well, whatever. I'll just scoff it up to that. Okay, we're looking good. And I used up like so many of the pieces. All right, so now we need to take this thing. And is it... I think it's every other. Yep. All right, so do that on all of them. Behind me? Yeah. It is a big window. It leads to my garden. There we go. All right. And then we get to fold them up. Oh! Hold on. I think I did that. Wow, that went in so well with the other ones. Was I just off with this? There we go. Cute little, here, hold on, let me see. I don't know what it's, let me move you for a second so I can see what the camera's doing. There we go. Cute little rosebud. We're gonna build up around it, but it's got that cute little, the petals are just starting to open up look. And we now just need to do that 3 more times. There we go. Just take my time building it. Paint can always be taken off with isopropyl. It's a good point. I think that's the part that, like, it's not painting it that I'm actually worried about. It's not even the building part that I'm actually worried about. The problem, the thing that actually scares me, is that it'll be my first, like, major piece where I'm gonna be using water effects, because I really want, I want it to be the portion, like, basically, I don't want to have the full plane out of the water. I want it to be, it's just been lifted because me as the courier has gone down and placed the flotation devices, and then the boomers are able to basically pop them and use the flotation devices to raise the sunken bomber from the lake floor. And so I definitely want to have that lake surface there and the shoreline where the boomers are going to be. And ideally, like a character sort of representing the courier. I haven't looked to see if Fallout Factions has made a, like, quote unquote courier model, but that'd be really cool. Probably not, but I feel like the courier always ends up, like, in a very specific outfit. Like, if you play Fallout New Vegas, there are specific outfits, a specific gun, and kind of like a very specific build you end up going with, because it kind of just fits really well for, I think, like, the classic playthrough style of New Vegas, especially considering some of those guns are, like, fucking really good. Yeah, it'll be a diorama. Do I have my own Lego figure? No. I mean, I've, like, made one out of parts from Lego, like, you know, I've taken a minifig head and I found a body that I liked and found a hairstyle that I like, piece that I liked, and I've built one like that, but, like, not like a custom built one or something, if that's what you mean. All right, so now we need to put a bunch of these on. Oh, except that I'm doing them the wrong way. So yeah, I really want to do that diorama using the B50 or the B29. But I have not done any testing with UV water effects or anything like that yet, especially not with how they might interact with, like, getting a plastic model to sort of sit into it. Like, I've done some very basic research in the sense that I've watched some other YouTubers who have done it, but I have not, like, done physical testing myself. And at some point I will. I just haven't grown a pair big enough to try that yet. Really, it's more that I just haven't had time. It's been really cold. Like, not as cold as the rest of you guys. Completely 100% know that this is first world problem, and I have not been dealing with nearly the temperatures most of y'all have been dealing with this entire winter season. But for me, in my pansy ass little California house, it's been a cold winter for us. It's been a very wet winter. It's been a very cold winter. And I haven't wanted, even with the heater on, to be in my garage doing projects. which is where I've moved a lot of my stuff to and all of that. Because normally during the year, it's more like this, and I can be very pleasantly like comfortable in there. While it is sunny out right now, it's still not like the warmest, so the garage still hasn't quite heated up to like a usable temperature. I mean, I probably could have with just throwing the heater on for a little bit. It probably would have been fine. But I was just like, I don't want to be in there today. But we'll be back in there probably more soon because it has started to actually heat up. And the main reason, like one of the reasons I actually deviated and played Fallout 1 recently on the channel for as long as I did was partially because I was like, I don't want to be in my garage working on things. It is too fucking cold. And I was just getting really uncomfortable, like temperature-wise, so. Oh, there might be some courier minis? That's awesome. I mean, I could easily see them doing like a little set of them and being like, this is like the one most people do, but here's another like, because basically all you're doing is you're just making the model look like certain gear and like and building archetypes off of that. Because there's that one like NCR outfit that everybody wears. Like it's the Ranger helmet. Cold is relative, you're right. Dude, it's so true. Like having, okay, I've had a lovely privilege of both living in Hawaii for 4 years plus, and then California for like a decade now. So I've been fortunate enough to live in some pretty pleasantly weathered areas. Dude, sometimes in Hawaii, I got fucking cold. Like 46 to me was like Antarctica, okay? When I was living in Hawaii because of how goddamn cold that felt to me. It was brutal. Okay, so what am I doing here? I think we're like doing this. I see, okay. Okie dokie. The NCR courier figure is the first one that popped up. Sweet. Yeah, that's the main one I feel like most people end up looking like, because you like that armor, I think for like its weight and for what it does is like the best. And you really end up liking the NCR quite a bit, I think, in New Vegas. I'm going to get myself some water real quick. Be right back. Where'd that scratch mark come from? What the fuck? Huh. There's a scratch mark on my table and I don't know where it's from. Oh my God, I just completely dried out my throat somehow. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. Honestly, I made my eyes water from how dry my throat got. Give me one moment. I'm gonna dry my eyes. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know where the fuck that came from. Oh, hello. Hello, Kita. Do you need some food? Okay, hold on. I'm also gonna feed my cat, who I'm very mad at You're pooping on my beanbag. How dare you, little girl? Why did you do that? Huh? Why did you do that? All right. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, let's finish this last flower. Genuinely, I don't know where that came from, but it completely ripped through my sinuses, which is why my nose is suddenly running. God damn it. Oh shit, I did this wrong. I have to undo everything I just did because I didn't see that there was another step. That's why I needed more of these. Doy. Okay, well, it's fine. We'll just undo everything I just did. She needs to like it, not that much, okay? Not to the point where she wants to poop on it. I want us to sit there, not, you know, her to use it as a restroom. Scrap it, just start it completely over, throw it in the trash, buy a new one. It's true. Could you imagine just having a tantrum like that and being like, it's ruined? It's Lego, it's okay, it comes apart. It's okay, it comes apart. Okay, now everything is correct. My nose is like still watering. Like my eye, this eye still is watering and I don't know why. I actually think I might be having like light sensitivity or something, which is not uncommon for me. It's very bright in this room right now because I have a actually very bright light directly in front of me and the window's open and because I have very pale eyes. Oh yes, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Happy Friday the 13th. But because I have very pale eyes, they actually sometimes like really hurt in sunlight. Like in a lot of, just like with or really bright lights just in general. And I think I literally had that reaction. Did you enjoy your meal? Could you please not put it in a place where it doesn't belong, okay? When you empty your body later, be a girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you're fluffy. You're gonna be on the couch now? She says yes. She said yes. She shook her head a little bit and then just wandered over there. Oh, roses, thou art sick. The invisible worm that flies in the night in the howling storm has found out thy bed of crimson joy, and his dark secret love does thy life destroy. What a lovely poem. You hate Friday the 13th? Oh no, why, Corsair? Do you believe in it being a cursed day? Or do you mean like Friday the 13th, like the franchise? Is it the date or the franchise that you dislike? Okay, did it correctly this time. Woo! And that is what we're looking at. They do a really good job. I'm always impressed with, like, there's some things that I really like about Lego and some things that I really don't like about Lego. Like, I really love how they actually assemble a lot of their models, especially modernly, between some of the city designs, some of the mech designs that you see in Ninjago or Monkey Kid, a lot of the floral stuff, because I have built so many of the botanicals sets. This is what this one's specifically from and everything, and this is like one of the earliest ones, but I have like a whole bunch of the other ones behind me on the windowsill there, you can see. As you can tell, I built some of the Star Wars stuff, including like the really big ships and all of that. And I've even seen that like some of the build concepts and like the actual build itself of like the new Pokemon ones that are coming out are apparently quite enjoyable. There's a lot of really fun things that they do in those. But oh my God, the pricing is getting crazy. But that's like, I feel like the same for everything right now. I've literally felt the same way about like the One Piece card game, where its pricing is getting insane too. But that's for a completely different reason. All of it? Oh no. Have I ever modeled bugs or spiders? I have not actually done any scale models of bugs or spiders. The closest thing that I would have done to like insects would be like my Tyranid models from Warhammer 40K, but they're not like real bugs, they're fake bugs. They're alien bugs, so it doesn't really count. Although they do look very cool. There's a guy in my IPMS club that he doesn't do the bugs and those kinds of things, but he does some of the mammals, which is really neat. Okay, we need 8 of these times 4. Yeah, no, pricing on everything is crazy right now. You're totally right. You're totally right. Oh no, they got screwed over in their Pokemon Lego pre-order? That sucks. I'm not like super surprised. I mean, I am in the sense of like if it was the Lego company that specifically screwed them over or if it was like a scalper, because I could definitely believe a scalper would do it. Pricing on Magic cards has gone through the roof too. I mean, I believe it. 6, 7. Oh, well, thanks, Corsair. I appreciate that. Tell them to write their senator. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I've been in that position where like had, you know, customers bitching directly to me because I was like a manager at a store and being like, these prices are clearly your fault. And I'm like, no, I don't set them. I just have to listen to what corporate sends, you know, tells me to sell them at. I can't just like willy-nilly discount them and set things to reprice everything to whatever I think they should be at just because these prices are absurd. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I'll lose my job. Wow, that's crazy. Every time they print a new pre-con, now all the cards that synergize with it just skyrocket. That makes complete sense. Yeah, I've heard that the commander like setting is kind of fucked right now in Magic, which is such a shame because like I feel like That means all three of the big four are just boned right now. One Piece is getting scalped to hell because of the Pokemon, like, people moving in. And it's popular. Like, there's certain cards that are just going crazy. And the boxes are insane right now. Thankfully, Bandai's doing a reprint, so that's good. Exactly. Cost is a matter of economics. Price is a matter of policy. It's very true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That is the last one we need for that. And then that means these should all go for this last set. The difference between plastic models and Games Workshop for what you get. I mean, that's true. That, I think, unfortunately, also starts to happen because companies lose sight of what they really are and start thinking that they're something completely different and going, we can charge more because of this. And 8. All right, got some long stems on these, and I believe these clips that we put on previously are for the leaves, as we've not attached those yet. Let's see. Yep. Okay, they each get 2. Hopefully it's focusing on the flower and not me. Friday the 13th, woo! It's true. Am I going to watch Friday the 13th? Is anybody's theaters, like, doing a showing of any of the Friday the 13th movies? One of mine is. If I wasn't going to this concert this weekend, I probably would have gone to it, but I didn't want to overlap and, like... Yeah, it's super fancy, isn't it? I like them. So now we have these 4. And oh my god, these 4. Look, it's starting to actually become a bouquet. Beautiful. All right. Because we have done these ones, that means we actually... Hold on, I'm gonna grab the vase. Maybe they'll fit in here now? Because I can use the leaves to kind of prop them up. No, I think they're still gonna sink too much. I guess if I, like, really set them. I'm gonna have to see if I can, like, fill the base with something so that the stems will stick up, but they're not, because they're, yeah, kind of doing it. There we go, it's kind of in the vase. Now we can kind of put the other ones in the center, and because they're all crisscrossed in the bottom, maybe that'll give them some lift. I don't know, we'll try it. It kind of works. Nope, don't do that. There we go. When do they transform into tiny cars? These are not the droids you were looking for. No, unfortunately these do not do that. Dude, I did see actually though. Oh, you remember the old Power Rangers like flip them. Where like you could hit like a button and their torso, like a section of their torso would like flip and it would have two different heads. It would have like the helmeted head and then like it would show like Jason's face or Kimberly's face or whatever. It was the Ranger's face. I saw like new versions of those in, I think it was like in Target or something like that. They looked so bad. Like the ones that I remember from my childhood looked better in my, like I remember them looking better than what those toys looked like. It was wild. All right, I actually don't know if we're opening all of these bags together. We are. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, I'm getting really ahead of myself, but this is what we've done literally every other time, so it has to be the same, right? Ooh, we get like a little red whip. Don't know what that's going to be used for. Oh, there's a couple of them. Interesting. Yeah, the flip toys. Yeah, they were great, weren't they? I remember really liking them, and I saw, like I said, I saw a modern version. I was like, this looks awful. I felt really bad. Okay, we're actually starting with these really pretty sort of like sort of seafoamy mint green colors. Very nice. And you don't have to be sorry for disliking Valentine's Day. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a corporate holiday. You love the crisp crackle of new bags being opened? Me too. I was really, like, I have yet to actually get a set that has the new paper bags in them. Everything that I've gotten so far, I mean, I haven't bought like the most recent sets, so maybe that's why. Okay, I do think I'm covering every single one of these. But yeah, I haven't seen them yet. I do think the Pokemon ones have them. I wonder what, like, I'm curious what the tear experience is going to be like for that. Is it going to be as satisfying as ripping open the plastic bag? I mean, it'll be better for it environmentally, of course, which is what they're going for, but. Zords? Do you mean Zoids? Or am I misremembering? Am I not remembering Zords correctly? Dude, I have some of the Zoids kits, like the Liger Zero or something like that. It's one of the Ligers. Actually, I think I have two of the Ligers. Dude, they're fucking complicated. Those kits are so insane. I want to try one at some point. Like, it's just, it was a little intimidating when I first opened up the bag. Although I thought the same thing when I opened up one of my, my other scale model kits recently, because it had like springs in it. And I was like, whoa, I don't know if I'm ready for springs. Okay, so we are doing that 3 more times, times 3. Not enough things are Transformers these days. It's true. It's because Transformers is trademark TM. You know what I mean? Like, and goodness knows we don't need people preying more on like 80s and 90s nostalgia. I feel like we're inundated with that right now. Like, absolutely fucking swimming in it. Ooh, 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 oh my goodness. There we go. All right, so 2 batches so far. Let's start on the 3rd. And then after that, we'll have 1 more. I have music on in the background, so I'm kind of jamming with it. If you see me sort of bouncing and lip syncing a little bit. Oh my god! Don't fly out of my hand like that, Lego. Very rude. You get that it's a corporate holiday. You'd probably feel different about it if other things had happened in life. It is what it is. That's fair. I think that's the reason I called out it being a corporate holiday is like they're specifically preying on coupledy stuff. So I guess try not to let it get to you too much because it is just literally to sell stuff to couples, right? Thorns for the roses, exactly. Your friend Beth is coming here for Valentine's Day and you're checking the slates of your roof. Ah, the romance. Listen, a friend coming over to assist you in making sure that your roof is not gonna leak on you, that's pretty good. That's a solid friend. First of all, you should cherish her. You love watching people make 70s and 80s sci-fi scale with battleships and tank parts. Oh my god, I know, right? Like the greebling and like kitbashing to create like really cool, awesome, like futuristic sci-fi ships and everything is honestly really amazing. Like the stuff that ILM was doing for like Star Wars and hell, a lot of other sci-fi series for that matter, or movies for that matter. Gotta add some pain to those thorns. Well, don't worry. The pushing all these little pieces in is definitely doing that for you. So check box. Requirement fulfilled. All right, that is the last one. Now what do? We stick them. Okay, one in the center. And then on the edges. Beautiful. It kind of looks like a heart. All right, let's do the next ones. Boop. Boop. Cute. Cute. Just cute, I say. You found some very cool anti-Valentine's Day and Death to Cupid pics. Amazing. All right, there we go. And now, Okay, I see. So I need these little poles. Oh, then they fly. Okay, I caught it with my lap. And then I'm gonna need a bunch of these too. These little green lightsaber handles. Cute, actually. I would probably, if this was an option for my lightsaber handle, I would definitely go with something like this color. It's very pretty. Okay, so let's build up the stem and then we'll stick with flowers on top. I think that's the plan. Okay, no, it actually has it going in like that. Okay, I'm just gonna stick these all on and then we'll assemble them together. Your mother had a superstition that if you got a prick from a rose growing in a graveyard, it would go septic and you would die. That is that like a old wives' tale that she heard somewhere, you think? And like just really stuck with her? Like, wow. Like honestly, that's an intense thing to think will happen if pricked by a rose in a grave. Like how very specific, I guess, is what I'm saying. Am I doing this wrong again? No. Okay, good. Let's flip out. It's about to flip out. Okay, and then one. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And there we go. And last. Okay, there. And now we take this and do that. I see. Cool, that actually secures it really nicely. And that's what I love about Lego. It's very clever. Sometimes it's very simply clever, but it is still clever and I enjoy it. I like those little moments of, that's how that's gonna work. Cool. Really? She was that afraid of it? Damn. I mean, some people's superstitions are definitely intense. Okay, so these are flowers by themselves. Baby's breath, as they're often called. Yeah, they're real, they're sinking in there, aren't they? Okay, I don't think this vase is gonna work, unfortunately. I will have to get a different one. It's great for real flowers. Not so good for the fake ones that don't have a lot of actual floofy foliage to actually keep them going. Okay. Well, it's a little bit of a bummer, but it's fine. Have I ever seen the movie Saturday the 14th? No, I have not. I have not. I don't even think I've heard of a movie called Saturday the 14th. Is it like a comedy horror movie or something? Riffing on Valentine's Day or something like that? I think we're gonna add some thorns to these particular flowers. We are indeed. Ooh, ooh. There we go. And last but not least, that thorn. Okay, we're gonna take these facing down. That's because there's no one alive to be in it. Fair enough. Sometimes I genuinely can't tell how, like, if you guys are joking or if you're being serious. I also don't know how long the delay is right now, so I'm like, how broken is this conversation that I'm having? And am I super off? Because I'm behind or I'm ahead. I'm in the future. The future. All right, we are making some great progress already on these last 4 flowers. Oops. Where is your brick? Oh, there it is. Excellent. Oh, hey, this is where the, is it this one? Yeah. It's where the, whip ends up getting used. The what? Whip. Oh, whip. It is the center of our flower. All right. Okay, now we have a slightly more complex build for some of these petals. Let's gather the pieces that we need and take it one at a time. Okay, got those, got these pieces. And then all of these. It's a comedy on Friday the 13th. Got it. My favorite comedy, is it purely a comedy or is it meant to be a horror comedy as well? Because my favorite like horror comedy based off of a IRL like holiday is Father's Day from Trauma. Oh my God, do I love Father's Day from Trauma. It's so funny. I find it funny though, because I don't have your junk. It's such a good movie. It's such a bad movie. It's quite a bad movie. It's so funny. All right, so that is what we're doing a whole bunch of times. I think I'm just gonna do the first step first and kind of work our way in. Oh yeah, no, I'm killing it when I don't have distractions. I can bust through a Lego set pretty quickly. It's just a matter of whether or not I get like really overly chatty with my hands or, you know, spicy things are happening as distractions. Okay, got that done. Let's go ahead and seal this. Yeah, no, we're making some real good progress. I mean, it's why I knew this was going to be a relatively short stream today. One, because I knew I had a couple other things I needed to get done / drive to later today. And just wanted to have a chill weekend, especially now that Chaos Cultist is actually feeling a bit better. Felt so bad with how like sick he's been for the last couple days. Thankfully he's been able to rest, and I do think that's really helped, but just I worry. Curious, like, because they all have this identical little like piece sticking off. What that's gonna do, is it gonna hook to the other one? Like, is it gonna seal it closed a little bit in some way? We'll find out. We'll find out when I'm done. But I am genuinely curious. Yeah, me too. I'm really glad he's feeling better too. Like, he's not at 100% yet in any means, but he's getting a lot closer to that, and I definitely think he'll be able to enjoy the concert tomorrow. The biggest thing that I was concerned with was that like this flu was going to just like completely still really be with him on Saturday, and he wasn't going to be able to enjoy himself at our concert, because it's late at night too, so it's not even like we get to go early in the day and then he just gets to like crash. It's gonna be like we go out there super late at night and then come back really late in the morning, or I guess really early in the morning. Oh, well, thank you. I think those modeling skills are something anybody can learn, honestly. It's just a matter of patience and taking your time to learn what you want to do and figure out a little bit of color theory, which, I mean, there's plenty of guidance for that online, so it's not even really that difficult to really look up at this point. So I really think if you have ever, like, and I know some of you, like most of you, have done a lot of modeling in your time, but like if you have somebody in your life that's wanting to, but they don't think that they're going to be like good enough or something like that, it doesn't matter. Get them into it anyways and get them started, because like you'll improve as you continue to learn. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are, I see, sticking these on these. Got it. Okay, but I think I want to do it this way. Yes. And maybe not knock this off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's kind of what we're making. There we go. You never seen the movies Father Day? You'll mark it to watch. Like I said, you may or may not enjoy it. I found it really funny, but in like that kind of trauma film sort of way. Like if you're familiar with Trauma and you like Trauma's movies, you'll probably be fine with this movie. But if you're not familiar with Trauma, please look them up first before you watch Father's Day. Oh no. I just heard the Chaos Cultist like rise dramatically from his chair.
Good God, woman, are you recommending Father's Day?
You were talking about horror comedies that were based off of IRL holidays, so I brought up Father's Day.
Guys, it's an NC-17 gore.
I said to look up Trauma if you don't know who they are and what they make before you watch it. I gave a sufficient warning.
If you aren't ready to see some violence done to some genitals, then don't watch it.
Yes. I mentioned that it was funny to me because I don't have those bits. I think that was plenty. That gave context. You've seen Father's Day? It's very funny. All right, that's what our rose is looking like. You love trauma movies? Well, then see, you'll love it. It's fine. It's fine. It is an NC-17 movie. Please do be cautious. Do not let children watch it. But I was hoping that like everybody would like kind of be at least somewhat familiar with trauma and who they are and what that means I mean, you kind of had to assume it's literally called Father's Day, right? Is Trauma still making movies? I actually have not watched any of their films, at least not that like actively, in a long time. And I hope they're still around, but I actually don't know. Like, are they still producing films? All right, got that done. Now it's about building the stems. This time 10. Oh yeah, very. I mean, most trauma films are. I don't know of like, can't think of many trauma films that are not at minimum R-rated, but maximum like NC-17. 6. Eight. See, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Chat. All right, there we go. That's the 10. Is it actually called Father's Day though? Man, I miss Robin Williams. What a great dude. What a great dude. What a great orc player. For those of you that may not know this, Robin Williams was a big Warhammer nerd, and he played orcs. And I think he had Titans too, if I remember correctly. He might have done Titans more, or like Knights, but I believe he had an orc army. Super, super fucking cool. Sadly, I was not around in the area when he was playing in SF. So Troma does still make movies? Oh, that's good to hear. I hope it's like, I hope they're still good. I hope they're still as like crass as they used to be. I don't even remember like why I watched it for the first time. Oh, he still is. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. Why does this not feel like enough? Two, 6, 8, 10. I guess it is. I just can't do math. Okay, yeah, no, it is. I don't know. For some reason, it just was not looking correct to me. My brain was like, you can't do math. You did not count. They did not give you enough pieces. This is clearly not going to be enough for 4 stems of 10. But it is. It was. Oh, okay. Caught it. Caught it. You'll go watch it now? I mean, you don't need to watch it right now. It's not like a high quality film. It's just kind of hilarious in a, I can't believe they just did. I can't believe they showed that. I can't believe they showed that. That's kind of like what you end up doing through the entire movie. So if that sounds entertaining to you, then by all means, enjoy. But if it doesn't, then genuinely, maybe don't. Okay. Is that it? Am I done? Okay, we did it. We built the, okay, hold on. I gotta like put it together though. Just building the bouquet up real quick. If it will stay. All right, let's see. How does this look? There we go. It's so pretty. Ta-da! Okay, hold on, wait. We need... This one got buried. There we go, that's better. Ta-da! My Lego bouquet. And honestly, this is great because these don't wilt or fade away and these bright colors stay the same. So now I have like a permanent rose bouquet, which roses are one of my favorite flowers. So I'm very, very happy to have this. There we go. Oh yeah, no. Trauma is like quintessential B horror. Like that's exactly their whole jam. You're an old geezer and you remember Mork and Mindy on TV? I apologize. I unfortunately don't know. I don't know Mork and Mindy. I'll have to look them up. There they are. It's a very low quality film, as all trauma movies are. Exactly, yeah. Like trauma movies tend to be like, I mean, they are B movies. Like Trauma is not a big company in any capacity. The thing that makes Trauma fun and fantastic is the fact that they are willing to go and be like stupid gory and really show stuff and like really push practical effects. And that's part of why I like their content so much. Like, not so much that, like, I enjoy the very slasher horror that a lot of their stuff turns into, but it's not like my favorite genre of horror. I actually prefer supernatural horror over like slasher stuff, but Trauma just kills it because they go balls deep and like just complete ass out and just amazing into their special effects. Like it's so fun. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I wish I had a vase that it would fit in. Okay, what if I'm gonna grab the vase we had and just be like, what if I force it? Like now that it's already a bundle, what if I just like drop it in there? Kind of. Honestly, that kind of works, right? I think it works. I'll fiddle with it, I guess, but. I think it's as good as I'm gonna get it until I get a different vase. But I really, really liked that. Man, I don't really have anything else that I was planning on doing. I think that's probably gonna be, oh, hold on, I need to check this. All right, yeah, so I think that's all I'm gonna do today. I didn't have a plan for when I finish this. Hey, Chaos Cultist, I have finished my bouquet. Yeah, I managed to sort of slide it into the vase. Nice. Also, here is my heart. Oh, yay! I knocked them. It's fine. I don't know what to do now. I think.
I mean, you can hang out and watch YouTube videos with people, or I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't have plans, and I don't have any YouTube videos that I specifically like.
All right, that's
wanted to watch.
Mac, it'll get fucky with it.
Yeah, it'll get fucky with it. So, it won't. Yeah, you're right. It actually won't play audio at all. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna call it. Unfortunately, like I don't have any other plans. I got this done actually way faster than I anticipated. which just goes to show you how distracting everybody can be on my other streams when I was trying to work on this previously. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna leave you guys with the trauma recommendation of Father's Day. Not actually, again, please. Only if you're actually interested in those kinds of things. Please just look up Troma if you're not familiar with their content so that you could be like, is this actually something I'm going to enjoy? But yeah, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit of a shorter stream, but because CC's still a little sick, I have my IPMS meeting tonight and we have our concert tomorrow. It just kind of threw off this weekend of streaming a little bit, but do not worry because next week we should be back to our regular content. I'll have a stream on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I should be back with Shay on Saturday. We should be playing more Total War, so if you've been enjoying us playing.
That's next week.
That's next week. That's next week.
Tomorrow we have Mario Party.
Yes, and I was actually so the thing I was gonna say is tomorrow I actually am releasing a couple of things. So if you're like, man, she's not streaming tomorrow and that bums me out, I wanted to hang out. Well, you can still kind of hang out with me because we have a brand new like multiple hour Mario Party. Is it an hour and a half? Okay, I couldn't remember how long the first one went. But we have a Mario Party that's about an hour and a half of me and Shay playing some more of that. So if you enjoyed the last one, this one's a little bit longer. It's an intense game. You guys should go watch it. So I'm looking forward to that. We also have a Valentine's Day set releasing tomorrow. So that should also be fun if you're into the spicier side of my content. That'll be on my free page and my fancy page. So if you guys are into that, that's where you can check that out. But otherwise, yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Alex, thank you so much for the donation that you did earlier. Really appreciate you for that. I will see you guys next week. And yeah, look forward to the videos, look forward to some more reels over the weekend. I'm sure you'll see like stuff from the concert that we're going to tomorrow at some point over the weekend, because I'm sure we'll take some kind of selfie at minimum while we're there. So that'll be good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye everybody, have a good weekend. And if you celebrate the holiday, enjoy it. If you don't, then just ignore all of the red and pink and white that you see over the weekend. It's silly anyways. All right, see you guys.